Right, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Captain of Industry, of the, what's whole chunk of problems. Yeah, I've been doing some movement around the map. I put in operation, well, it says here all four reactors, but it's actually only three because some of them, am I doing something wrong here? Are they supposed to be working? Because I do have stage 3 reactor running, and looks like it's doing fine dandy job. Ever so slowly I am shutting off reactors over here. I think I'm gonna be probably putting this one not out of commission, so let's do a little bit of mathematics. So we have two reactors here. So we have the nuclear reactor 2 and nuclear reactor 2. Those two are as powerful as one of these. What is changing? What's changing is the mathematics of the nuclear fuel. First of all, of course, capacities are ginormous here. I am thinking, am I missing something here? No, it's a super steam, high steam, low steam, and depleted steam goes into water. So this is the mathematics of the whole equation here. We're only running 3 of these, so we don't need the 4th set of the desalinators, even though we're going to be working with those as well. Equation is that this one reactor has enough power like these 2 reactors. Now, what this reactor, by the way, this took like ages for me to understand, but this reactor runs on different fuel. What fuel does this reactor run on? Well, it's enriched fuel, 20% enriched fuel that we have over here. That would be 20% enriched fuel. We are producing it by reprocessing some of the fuel here by adding nothing. Well, no, that's not true, not nothing. We are using the blanket fuel. Blanket fuel is being produced by reprocessing of the spent nuclear fuel. That would be spent MOX and spent fuel. Though both of those are being reprocessed. And while we have those, and then we're going to do this calculation as well, while we have those, this is going to last for a while. This is going to be firing our nuclear reactor. So we are getting, once again, reactor starts by using enriched fuel. 20% enriched fuel is being converted into the core fuel. Core fuel is being used to run the nuclear power plant. It has spent core fuel, which is being sent back for reprocessing over here, which 16 spent core fuel is being converted into core fuel. So all of this here, now it's running on the 3/4 of power. So it's 12, but if we get to this level, it's going to be more. So we're not getting there because it's going to cause some problems because we don't have desalinators ready. So this is going to be 16, and then this one will be fully able to reprocess all the... Okay, I was just wondering if this is causing some problems for us. No, it's going to be able to process 16 spent fuel into 12 core fuel, which can be reused again just by a little bit of acid, a little bit of glass, and a little bit of steel, and it's going to be used again here. Now, 4 of these needs to be put into the reactor. Now, how do we do that? Well, we can just create 20% enriched uranium. Just create that, and that's it. Yes, but with the current levels of the spent nuclear fuel, we are using the second stage of this fast breeder reactor to convert the spent nuclear fuel into blanket fuel, which is then in this facility referred back to blanket fuel, which is again used for enriched fuel, which is used for blanket fuel, which is used in enriched fuel. But in this process, we are actually getting a little bit of enriched uranium, which again is being fed into the reactor. So this needs to be going, but this one here, our current enrichment facility, the first one, will probably have to be slowed down as long as we have spent nuclear fuel to run this facility. For now, I think it's going to be, woohoo, retired. We have retired waste. So we've been running this reactor for 100 years now, by the way. Okay. Let's see. I'm having some issues with the excavators here, but that's being resolved. I'm gonna cover that later. Right. So, well, actually, I can cover this. Can I cover it now? 3, 4. Right. This is gonna be it. Yeah. 3, 4. We need to get this excavator down on the ground. it's stuck here. It's always a problem. Doesn't matter. Different story. Right. So this nuclear fuel now. So the power plant here, when it's running on the third reactor, why are these not working? You know what? I'm gonna make them work. I know why. Because most of our construction industries are done, and they're not working. So we are. I'm assuming we're restocking everything. We need to get the let's shut off these as well. Yeah, let's shut off these because I wanted this power plant to work actually. Woohoo! Rocket goes to space. Oh yeah, and they re-enabled the the space station, but that's a different story. Okay, let's go and do the microchips. So many news. Microchip production continues. Sand has been restocked. This is a problem. Thank you, Demetri, shout out to Demetri. Thank you for helping me with the kick in the ass to actually start the sand production again. From quartz, I'm producing sand from quartz in this newly established mine. This is giving us approximately 96 sand. Let's talk about the sand for a second. Current statistics, my consumption of sand is 350 down to 300, so 350 I'm gonna say maximum. This is giving us a little bit less than 1/3, or let's say 30% of sand that we're using at the moment. That is coming from this area and this area here. Ever so slowly, probably in this episode, we're gonna be dismantling these industries over here because we're shutting down all our reactors and stuff. So there's no reason for them to run. So yeah, this is gonna go bye-bye. Initially, I think I can do the... let's pause these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 and 2. I think this should work now because this is ready for... so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually more than enough for a stage 2 reactor, but for now I'm gonna leave it like this. So why am I stopping this reactor? Because we are stopping production of the spent nuclear fuel. Spent nuclear fuel, and we don't need to reprocess anything. So we're gonna be focusing only on the enrichment process that is running the breeder reactors, fast breeder reactors, because fast breeder reactors produce super steam. And super steam is better because it produces more power. So we have another stage of power production. Anyway, good. Microchips. Microchips, you can see we have 2 notifications about microchips because I just copied this production of microchips to a new area. Closer to this sand because I'm going to centralize our sand deliveries, which is going to be here. So we have new processor production already in place, already stocking processors, all good, all great. So I'm really happy about that. Congratulations to everybody who contributed. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe and all that stuff. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and if you want to support the channel, you have description of the videos. Some processing jumpings here. I did build another data center. Oh, I started removing the hydrogen production, which we're gonna focus on now, but let's go with consumer electronics. This is going to be here forever. Microchips, this should disappear shortly, which I'm thinking about turning off one of these microchip notifications because this is obsolete. This is going to stop. The microchip production here is going to stop very shortly. The solar panels, we are producing new solar panels as well, so everything has been copied over here. So solar panels, not a problem. I could have gone with this though. Yeah, then they would transfer some solar panels here. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Anyway, right, so next up, hydrogen. Hydrogen is a big thing that we're going to be focusing on now. I'm going to be creating more hydrogen. Why is that? Because I am stopping production of hydrogen from here. So I'm not going to be using this hydrogen here. I'm going to be taking care of this coastline. All of this is going to go. Everything here on the coast that you see needs to go ever so slowly. Even the diesel, almighty diesel is going. All of this is going to go as well. And there's not going to be any more water production production here. Water production is gonna be mostly focused from the nuclear reactor, which is not that much, by the way, not that much. This reactor is gonna be producing 132 water for every 96 it takes. Is it 96? It is 96. It's 96. 96, so that means it's 4 and 32, it's 36. So this reactor is going to be producing 4 times 36, 120, 4 times 6, 24, 144. 144 excess water is going to be produced by this reactor here. With this setup that we have. So that's the benefit of the breeder reactors. Hopefully in the future I'm going to make them more compact. In the future these reactors are not going to have the radioactive waste storage because we're not going to be producing any radioactive waste except the fizzled out or fission product. I call it fizzled out, but yeah. By the way, this retired waste needs to be crushed into the recyclables. Oh, I had a huge problem with recyclables and it's still there. Still there. We still have a problem with recyclables. Copper. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm making 3 more trucks. 1, 2, 3. I'm having a little bit of a problem with these. This is gonna... It's not influencing us big time because you can see here that they are emptying the recyclables. All good, all fine, no issues. But... we're not processing it because they're getting too much stuff in here. Now the problem with this is if I assign a vehicle truck to this, I don't know how much they have to work because the vehicles are slow to be assigned. I think I'm having a problem with these bad boys. Now the only thing I need to be aware of, this, you see Nuke Slag, that's a storage that I cannot touch because they are getting all the nuclear slag. What is this? You are assigned what? To what? Oh, to this one. You are assigned to this slag area. No, thank you. Go away. You're not needed because there's no slag in here at the moment. Okay, so go away. You can go and be free or do something else. These guys, here we go. These guys, you see this? I'm down from 10 to 7 vehicles at the moment. Let me see if I have problems with this. Yeah, they are not getting any waste, any work here because we are not processing any nuclear stuff because these guys are getting rough here. Yeah, okay, you do you. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a slowdown on nuclear fuel production, but not a problem because these facilities that we have here are meant to produce enough fuel for 2 big reactors that would be full of this. So 8 of these, that would be 8 of these is each one of these is half, right? So that means 16? No. Not 8 of these, sorry. 4 of these. So half of this production, that means 8 of these facilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first 8 facilities are supposed to be getting fuel for these 2 nuclear power plants, and they are not working anymore. Well, not in that capacity. We're down to 5, and we're gonna go down from there. So down to 5. What we are going to do is this is gonna give us more of enriched uranium, which I have no idea what to do with at the moment because the reactor mass is self-sustaining. Reactor, not mass, the process, the reactor criticality, something. I love that it's starred there. So Soviet. The criticality of reactor is sustained. Yeah, let's go with that. One thing I'm gonna just say here is that I need to go through these. No, I really need to go through these. Uranium ore, fine. Sulfur is actually now the opposite. It's full. I'm actually gonna turn off notify full because I don't need. This can stop. This sulfur thing can stop because yeah. We don't need that much sulfur. Like, I can start burning sulfur, but I'm not sure if I need it. I don't know what's with sulfur. Why is it going up and down so much? I even destroyed the dock that was importing sulfur, by the way, and it's not there anymore. We don't need it. Okay. Sulfur, we remove that. Full output, that would be the rocks that are being dumped. That's... Ooh, can I get the vehicle? No. Can I get a vehicle back here? Nah, there we go. I think I'm gonna leave one vehicle already here because it's so far from the main trade routes, so I think it's needed to be away. Low supply of rock. This is a tricky one. Why is this now suddenly a thing that I have low supply of rock here in concrete production? Now bear in mind, we have absolutely ginormous storages. And this is the matter if you're watching this video. This is why I put these storages, because I need to find out why the rocks are missing, why are they not delivering all the rocks in the world here. Maybe literally we're processing all our ores purely, because we are, like, this is 100% pure. No, there's soil. I was like, but I do have situations, probably it's gonna be now, when they can dump this stuff directly into the export routes. Oh no, export routes, yes, and add another one here. So, and this allow vehicles to deliver directly. So they can get the bauxite directly in here, that it doesn't need to be processed, which is quite often the case. Not here, but often case. Toxic slurry, high supply of toxic slurry. This happens from time to time because we're processing more gold now. Actually, why are we processing more gold? Why is this not being supplied? You're gonna have to focus on that. Gold. Oh yeah, we have issue with, not issue with gold, but we have double consumption of gold until we stock the microchips, because we have double microchip production, and I'm fine with that, just because I want this transfer to be seamless. So yeah. I built the cooling tower here just to get some additional water back. So the water is being supplied here into the storage for the cooling of the glass here, molten silicon, close enough. And then the additional water is being delivered here for the crystallizer. So we have 6 water. And then crystallizer is another 4, that's 10, and then these two require 6 and 6, that's 10, 22. 22 water is required here. They have big pipe, and some of the water is being recycled back through this cooling tower. Not all of it, only we got 6 slow steam, that's turned into the 12 water, 3 water. Well, nothing much. Okay, so this is the current problem that we are at, that we're gonna be trying to focus on, all of these issues. And yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to add. Hydrogen is complaining. This is for the hydrogen ship here, which is fully refueled. I'm fine with that. It is slow to unload, so do I slow it down? No. And this is full of are you guys working? These guys are working. Okay, that's it. I don't think not enough maintenance. Okay, this is red maintenance. We need to see what's with red maintenance. Red maintenance requires... Oh, it looks like it has... it's the recycling. Okay, looks like we are in a little bit of a pickle. So should I be assigning vehicles directly here? I don't know. They are busy, but... I still don't know if I should give them any more freedom. So let's go with, this is 24, let's go a couple of sections in this direction. You know what, go in this direction as well. There we go. That's, oh, please don't go up, please don't go up. Okay, because when they go up, that means that they might go around and start digging from above, and that's a problem. Don't do that. Okay, hydrogen. Let's see. Do we have hydrogen warning here? We have a hydrogen warning here. So what I wanted to do is implement a discussion of the hydrogen production. Hydrogen, what I'm going to be focusing on is super steam hydrogen that gives me depleted steam as well, which I'm kind of hoping to use for additional water production from desalination and all. So this is going to be kind of the recipe that I'm going to be focusing on. By the way, I'm kind of aiming eventually, probably in the next couple of days, to remove these coal power plants from here. That means desalination plants as well. I will have to have a coal backup power. You can see that they're not really working that much, but still. Do I want to do anything around here? Yeah, if I remove the coal power from here, that means that the smoke doesn't need to be recycled, exhaust, and that means that I can move these as well. So exhaust scrubbers. I can, yeah, is that it? I think this is it. This is it. Yep, this is it. This is what Oolykee had a problem with. I'm just gonna talk about this for a second. It happened again when I was re-establishing the microchip production. When I was rebuilding it here, I wrongly connected the pipes. I connected the steam exhaust to the exhaust, steam into exhaust, and this is what the result is. When I see these smokestacks spewing smoke, that means there's something wrong, and I found out straight away because of the experience of screwing up before that there was smoke stuck in the, or exhaust stuck in the pipe here. Sorry, that was the steam stuck in the exhaust pipe. So this is now resolved. Okay, so going back to the issue of hydrogen, which I would like to resolve now. Not a big deal. We do have hydrogen here. It's being produced. All of these nice people should be working fully. I'm just going to click on some of them if they are working. If they are red by any chance, I'm going to investigate why. But for now, they seem to be working perfectly fine. So I'm not going to be checking this anymore. I'm just thinking, how much hydrogen is this? 10 times 16 is 160, so big pipe is enough to transport. Okay, so next up, we're gonna be making additional 64 hydrogen. I'm thinking about putting it in the, let's see, how do I do this? Balancer? I'm just looking for aesthetics here now. I'm thinking about putting a balancer here for absolutely no reason. Oh! Reason. Do I want something to work constantly? Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this for a minute. Okay, so from this here, well, output of steam, was that these reactors? Are my reactors not working properly? Yep. Let's see what's the problem. Reactor is level 3, it's 100%. Steam is not getting transferred. Water is flowing. Steam is stopping. Steam is stopping. We need to see if water is stopping on the other side. Is something preventing the system from working? You see these? These are working. So maybe we do not have... another trick that Dimitri told me, I'm gonna be implementing it now. Put one of your thermal desalinators to work overtime just for a while to process all the steam, and then to see, because the reactors can glitch. If you throttle them up and down, they can produce more steam that they can process, which in turn can cause issues with the steam output. So just run it for a few moments and see if the issue is resolved or not. Here output is full. This tells me straight away that there's something wrong in the output. Here we have the brine going out. That's fine. You can see that water here is stopped. Water has stopped. This doesn't have enough capacity for all the water that we have. Why is it so? Because, let's see, priority input needs to be from here. Let's do that first, and let's see if this is going to resolve it. I need them to stop getting input from here. I have a feeling that they're getting all the water from here, but this again shouldn't be. This is, what did we calculate? 144. Yes, this is 60, but there's no way in hell that there's 60 water coming through this pipe. So I will just let it run like this for a moment and see if this resolves it. Obviously, for me, it seems like the water is a problem because we have excess of water, so it's not processing all the steam. We'll see if this is going to resolve it. Anyway, going back to hydrogen, it's not going to overload the reactor, so I don't care. Here we're gonna have 2 times smallest pipe of hydrogen coming in and hydrogen coming in, and we're gonna have hydrogen. We're gonna need bigger pipe to connect it probably to here, but I'm hoping actually to go for a next level, and that would be something like this. Something like this and this. Here we go, and yeah, that would be directly additional hydrogen being supplied here. I actually, stop. I would like to I would like to play with this maybe a bit. I would like to have this hydrogen going from here to here, and finish this one off and finish this one off, to maybe combine the hydrogen in this area and then have it shipped there as per priority. What is the priority? So this is going to be this way of producing hydrogen is going to be creating additional water, because I'm hoping to get this depleted steam either through cooling tower. No, not cooling towers. I wanted it through thermal desalinators. It's only one, so this is 12 depleted steam, and the other one is 12 depleted steam. Thermal desalinator should resolve this. One thermal desalinator, it does require seawater, and it does require us to dump brine out. So those are the two things that are, you know, and a thing issue here. And yeah. Let me just start by connecting all of these. So if we have the steam, this is very low amount of steam. It's hot steam, but it's very low amounts. So this way. Rocket! This toxic slurry is still high. Yeah, because these guys are working very hard. How much slurry are you producing here, guys? You're producing 27. That's like 60 slurry per minute. That's decent amount of slurry. Look, they're not backlogging any gold production, so all good. Yeah, I think it's all good here. I need to be sure that they are that they are removing all of this. This is moving. Yeah. Look at this. The whole conveyor belt system is empty. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. So everything is being recycled better. Okay. This is still not being resolved. Is it water? It's water. You can see that water is not moving, so this is the problem here is, I would say then, is the capacity. It's the capacity of the pipes taking the water out. I am actually surprised by that, because according to my calculations, each one... wait. No. 144 times 1, 2, 3. That's 350 minus 18. 450 minus 18. But yeah, that should be fitting here. That should be enough. Okay, so these pipes should be enough to deliver all the water in this direction. And you can see the water in the other direction is not going. Yeah. Okay, so this water here, it connects to something that cannot handle the water capacities. So we need to have more capacity in the output here. This one is flowing. I know a couple of things that can resolve this. One of them is stopping production of water here, which we have dedicated water production over here. How much water are we producing? Oh crap, that's a lot of water. Okay, let's half this. So half this. 1, 2. Okay, you produce your water, but that's gonna be enough, and we will have to bear this in mind, that this requires water as well. Is this working? It's working. So this requires water as well, so I'm halving the water production from here. And bear in mind that this is an enormous amount of water. This is the 78 water times 4. That's 78 times 4, 312 or something. Yeah, so 280, and then 4 times 8 is 32, 312, I think, maybe, I don't know. I might be wrong there, but 312 water, and that's a lot of water. Now we're halving that, so production of water here will slow down. Well, I did demolish this guy, but maybe I should have just paused it for now to see how it's going to react. Okay, so now let's leave this and see if the steam is going to be fine. To be honest, I should probably increase the capacities of water throughput. The problem is that I'm thinking of redoing the pipes as well. Well, to be honest, the water is, the pipes are fine from here. Output is full. Yeah, these are fine, not working. That's fine. So this is what we need to do. We need to continue pushing water from here further. So everything good here? Looks like it is. We need to continue pushing water through here, but I need to again not only, like, I can devise a plan. This is the, well, I have a plan. This water is going to be pushed in this direction. I'm gonna stop the water production here. No, sorry, the power production actually doesn't need to be. What I need to do is circle the square. Oh, wait. If I reverse these pipes, of course it's not gonna work with this storage, but if I reverse the pipes all the way here and start pushing this water to go into this direction towards the reactor, that will definitely help with the circling the water. The only problem with circling the water, you have to have outlets. If you have overproduction of water, you need to dump it in the ocean. If you don't, it needs to continue circling. So this is gonna be a marker for us. Do we have overproduction of water? Check the outflow. If it's throwing water in the ocean, that's a problem. Okay, what's the thing with the processors? They just take a long time to, whoa, 36? Well, that's actually quite a lot. 18 into 36? Oh, okay. I thought it was 18 into 18. Okay, my bad. This is a better production than I remember. Is that the thing that is causing us to have... No, it shouldn't. Like backlogs, like clogging the system. No, because from here they go directly out. They don't go back in the system, so... Anyway. This is gonna... What is it? 76%. This should now be... removed from the notifications and the other. Still, come on, man, don't do that. It's not a problem with the water. It's not a problem with anything. It's just like producing a little bit less electricity because it's stopping the generators because they have overflow of steam. Look at this, pipes stopping. They are fully stopped, so that's still a problem. Here, still not flowing. This water needs to go in, this water needs to go in this direction, and it's not going. Well, one water from here, one from here. Yeah, we have too much water production in this area. Again, I need to bear in mind that this water from here needs to somehow circle to this area because these data... Ooh! Do I move the data centers then? Because they don't require anything, but... ooh, that's gonna be expensive, getting all the servers. Yeah, no, don't touch that. Is the maintenance okay? They're saying maintenance 3 is low. Let me see, maintenance 3 is working. Oh, what's your capacity? 207, 209, you have 245 capacity. So it's close to capacity. Let's see these guys. 450, whoa. Oh no, we have 3. So we have 3 times 480, that's 1400. We are consuming only 1200. And then yellow ones are the same, 2 times 800 or 900 plus. We only need 700. So currently everything is fine, but the next red one is gonna have to be built eventually. So yeah, that's a thing to bear in mind. Yeah, so hydrogen. Is this gonna be pissing me off the whole day? Yeah, let's do the... If I stop this water production, will we have any water production from here? Actually, we won't. Priority output here, priority whatever this is, go away. And this is input and output. Okay, so we need the priority for the data centers, and the rest of it needs to go in a system. I think... should this resolve the issue? Well, water is flowing, but it's flowing from... do I have a circular economy here, maybe? Why do I just not disconnect this? Because they're going from the same place to the same place. Just... Let's quick remove... Oh, no, let's remove... No, what am I doing? Darn it. This one, go away. Remove it like this. And let's get this one. Actually, now this can stop working because I don't need to dump this water anywhere. This is water production, water production, water production, and water goes in here and water goes elsewhere. I can upgrade this pipe just because we have several big pipes coming into this system, because this is gonna now smooth out, but this is gonna look like an ugly pipe anyway. So yeah, coffee. Oh, I have coffee. Sorry, I just came from the gym and I didn't see that. I didn't remember that I have leftover coffee. Oh, brilliant. Oh, mama. Okay, mind control tower needs designations. So let's start with designations. Let's go in this area. I need to. Yeah, I need to. Actually, to be honest, let's not. Let's because this is going still down, and I would like to go as down as possible here. Look, it's still going down strong. So if I go for, let's say here, doesn't matter, just go there. These excavators just need to go in this direction, go up the ramp a little bit, so I can start digging downhill there. Because they cause problems if I... Yeah, so that's it. And then from here, we just go to... Let's go one down. I'll be back in a second. Trust you me. Toxic slurry still causing problems. Am I having small truck? Okay, assign truck, because these big trucks, I don't think these trucks are a problem. I have two of them buzzing around, not doing anything. Assign to a fluid store. Ah, that's a new assignment. Yeah, go deal with that. Steam turbine. Come on, man, just resolve it. Move the water. Yeah, this is perfect because this is the new water production. If this stops, nobody cares. Nobody cares. This one stops. Water production. Water production. This is hydrogen production that's going to be stopping now. This should be resolved. Medical supplies. The problem is usually it was steel problem. It's still steel problem. What's with the steel? Steel is flowing, waiting for products, not enough of these. Why are you here? Probably we don't have enough of these. Why don't you have enough of these? Oh, no, not oh. Oh, where, what? Why is there not enough graphite? Why is nobody delivering graph? Oh, slow down, pause for a cause. Where's my damn graph? Oh, well, let me just see this first. So graphite, is there anywhere graphite on the conveyor belt? Yeah, there is. Okay, so they were at one point delivering graphite. Trucks, 6 of them not doing anything. So unpause. Are you assigned to somewhere? No. So what's with the graphite? This is the graphite storage. This is the majority of our graphite production. Did graphite production slow? Storages are going down. Okay. Production is going up and down. 100 years, it's up and then down. We have a spike in the requirement for graphite. Is that related to the microchips? Nope, 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 nope. Copper, yes, because it requires graphite. Here, graphite, no. I don't know, guys. There is graphite here, but again, this should level off and stop, because this is full now. There's no reason. I can literally, and I will... Oh my god, this started as a hydrogen episode, and look where we are now. Mind control area. Yeah, perfect. That's fine. Oh my god, look at these idiots. Oh boy. Okay. I'm lost for words, guys. I don't know what to tell you about these. Like, they are just not listening to me. I can't make a good ramp. They're just snookering themselves. I probably need to go as deep as possible first before I start going in circles and mining everything else. But yeah, this is the uranium mine. I think they're still like going down deep this way. This looks like it's absolute enormous amounts of uranium here. So I don't think this is going to be a big problem. Medical supplies, they have notification because they're 73%. That's going to be resolved. Electronics, did we build something? No, but electronics slow down. I'm going to bet that it's graphite. So graphite here is empty as well. So I'm going to start, and we're going to have to start producing more graphite. Didn't we have small graphite production around here? So what's the deal with you guys? Output is full of sour water. What the hell? Why? Why is this not working? Output is full of what? Of water? Seriously? Серьезно? And this water is supposed to go into this and it doesn't have any overflow. That's an interesting thing, yeah. So what we need to do here, this is gonna be easily fixable. We have a new major pipeline now, circular. Oh, can I upgrade this? 80 red parts. Yeah, let's go for it. Go for it. This is going to be upgraded even further, so I can just dump this excess water instead of into this. Whoa, why is the water coming here? Ah, because this water was being used locally. This is ammonia, right? This is not a water, this is ammonia. Water is the blue pipe, so blue pipe water is only being used locally to get the fuel processed, which, no, big no. And there's no outputs. This is the only output here for the refinery, and we are not using refinery anymore. Yeah, that's easy. I even have a couple of tricks here up my sleeve. Perfect, this is gonna be easy. So this is not producing a lot of water, but it's still stopping our... Come on. Let's go this way. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. The sour water, there we go. And finally, this is gonna put water into the system here. And I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna be able to process all this water, because that's not a lot of balancer. Yeah, I have to have these outlets for water eventually somewhere, because if I supply too much water into the system, it's not going to work well. Mind control tower doesn't have anywhere to work, so let's go like this, and then let's go and remove this, level straight. Am I doing something wrong here? I probably am. No. Do the no, wait. No, can you do this? Can you please do this? Okay. Can you go in that direction? It would be so cool if you could. Coffee time for Oolykee. Come on, the other one as well. Okay. Okay, he's gonna be like a dumbass. Okay, stop it, and now let's go in this direction. I'm not bothered by this at all, because now the reactor is running on spent fuel mostly, and even the excess, look at this, so much nuclear fuel. Processing here working like a charm. Storages for the 20% enriched nuclear uranium full, so not a problem at all. I think I can even start running this on the 4th reactor. I would just have to finish this. You know what? Let's do that as well. I just really want to see that we don't have any high supply of water. Yeah, that is a problem, but because this reactor water needs to be dumped somewhere. So what I'm gonna start doing is, do we have any water production that is working, that we don't need it to work this way here, but this is letting our what's I call it, well, again stopping. Why is this again stopping? Ah, because this stopped, yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is absolutely not talk about hydrogen. Right, so the mind control tower designations, are you both on the wrong side? No, one is on the wrong side, one is on the right side, so let's continue digging down. Yeah, dig yourself out of this. I hope that this is gonna be fine. Not enough maintenance, that would be yellow one now. So what's with the yellow maintenance? Is it recycling? It's not recycling. What's with yellow maintenance? Needs green boards. What's with the green boards? Green boards are here. They are stacked to the brim. Oh no, that's the other boards. This one's here. What do you need? You're missing electronics. Electronics ones are required from the copper. Copper is not being produced due to graphite, so we need to be really on top of this game. Okay, so many things happen, guys. So sorry about that. Are we producing here the hydrogen? Yes, we are. Do I want to do? Let's do this. Does this need to be removed? No. And let's build the big pipe. That's this way. I will be prioritizing inputs from these just because I think I'm having a water problem now, and I'm not really incentivized to work on this water problem just because I'm going to be introducing more water into the system, and I really don't want to do that. So what I'm going to be doing now is focusing on the existing problems. That would be the first of all graphite production, just because this is the most pressing concern. You can see that graphite production here should be booming actually. I'm just thinking if they are having, you can see all the resources are full, all the outputs are empty, so that's gonna be definitely working in our favor. I'm gonna be upgrading the coal storage here for graphite production, and I'm just gonna go over here and see if these guys are working fine. So we have CO2 overflow is not doing anything. These guys are waiting for products, so that means that we are processing all of our CO2 into graphite, at least we should, and we have another graphite production here. I just need to make sure that they have everything that they need for graphite. Oh, look at this. We have this graphite production over here. It's the same as the graphite production over here. The thing that I can do over here is centralize the sour water processing. If I moved, if I doubled this over here, if I just double it, which I can copy and mirror, it's just conveyor belt will have to find its way on the other side. That's very interesting. They can use all the same storages here. Look at this. Chlorine is low. Why is chlorine low? Because you need 12 and 12. You have brine. Brine is full. 12 and 12. What? You're producing enough. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong here. How much this is? How much of what we need here? Because it should be working 100%. And how much graphite? Oh, that can be upgraded. Ooh, will I be doing anything wrong with upgrading this? Wait. Can this be upgraded as well? Oh god, okay, sure. Since this is connected to the sour water already, I'm thinking of just doing this. It will start... Ooh, it's gonna require more chlorine. Can I upgrade this? Ooh, I can. This is all old tech? Interesting. I'm upgrading these guys, but I need probably to supply more brine here. How much more? I think more. If this is going to be 36 straight away, this pipe is not going to be adequate. So yeah, that means this pipe is not going to be adequate. And are we going to have enough brine over here? Well, we have overflow of brine here, but this doesn't seem like it's sending any brine. This is from the coal power plants. That's because probably nuclear took over everything, so that means these guys are gonna be the only source of brine. This is evaporation pond, not electrified. So 24, and how much brine do we need? We need 72 each. That's 6 times more. This one is not going to be enough. Now this brings another interesting question. Can I use some of the brine that I'm using for like other industries, like for example here from nuclear? We're dropping all this brine back in the... Actually, it's not really all this brine because it's only 6 brine from this. It's I'm gonna have eventually 12 of these, so that's why we have 2 of these. So 6 each, that's 10. 10 is 60, and we're gonna have 2 more, that's 72 brine, which again, it's not even close enough brine to what we need over there. So do I need more brine ponds? While I'm discussing this with myself, we are losing brine over here. I don't know. I don't know. That's... Oh. More mining. Sure, let's start doing that. Too many stuff is happening, guys, at the same time. This... I probably should have resolved all the problems before starting this episode, but to be honest, this is what I'm doing. I'm just fighting fires constantly. They're not fires. They're fun fires, you know? Like, I don't know. Tell me about fun fire. And... you know, probably people who like to see the world burn. That's me now having fun with these fires. But yeah, what I wanted to discuss here initially was is it worth producing the chlorine this way or this way? So this is two different ways of producing chlorine. This one has byproduct of depleted steam, which can circle the water back in the system. This one only consumes water and produces hydrogen. The thing with these is this is consuming 4.4 for 16 hydrogen, but this one system is consuming, this is going to be super steam, is consuming, it says here 4.5, but it's not. This super steam is consuming 9. I think when it starts consuming it, yeah, it says here times 2, so it's 9 megawatts. So we are using 9 megawatts to produce 32 chlorine. Now 32 chlorine is an important number. To produce oxygen, yes, we get a lot of oxygen. To be honest, I don't know what to use oxygen for. I don't use it for any of these. Well, we use it in very small amounts, but, you know, oxygen separator is fine with this. I will not build an oxygen circulation around the island because maybe I should. We are dumping it all, though. This consumes 9 megawatts, but it gives me a little bit of extra. So 9 plus 4, this is 400, that's 9,400 kilowatts, and well, these guys don't require any power. This is in both systems, so 9.4 for 32 hydrogen. We get this depleted steam, which can give us a little bit of water, so that's all for 16 of water, 16 water. Oh, but this one requires water as well, 16 and 12. Yeah, that's very interesting. 16 and 12, and then we can recircle the water back, while these electric ones just give us hydrogen, water, boom, hydrogen and oxygen as a byproduct, and that's it. I think, and these two, so we need two of these, it's 8.8 megawatts. And the other one is 9.4 megawatts, so it's a little bit of less electricity, no problems with the steam. And now that I'm talking about this, I don't even want to deal with the steam probably until I get my head wrapped around the whole water supply system. And yeah, for the rest of the episode, I just said, like I should have said in the beginning, why I'm having these two systems parallel to each other, because of this depleted steam that can be turned into water, but for a little bit more electricity. But that being said, I'm not even sure if it's worth it. I'm thinking I'm just gonna double this system on the left hand side and just use fresh water for production of hydrogen, and that's it. Less problem with that, less problem like that by using that. So yeah, you can see here now power production is going up for some reason, and I'm just thinking of getting the reactor here on the level 4 processing. By the way, I'm losing fuel here. You can see here this one has huge capacity of blanket fuel, and we are losing it. And that's because this one can process only 2 per minute, and this can process 12 per minute. Now bear in mind that out of these 12, 8 are coming back through this factory. They're going back into the system, so technically, 9 are coming back. So this is 12, 9 plus 2 is 11, and we are consuming 12. So what I need to do is boost this, but I will boost this or build another one of these facilities parallel to this one. Just because, oh my god, I didn't do this. We need to do this as well. Just because I would like to feed as much blanket fuel into the reactor as possible, just so we can have the processing of spent nuclear fuel as fast as possible. That's it. And then I'm going to be focusing on another breeder reactor that is not going to be related to this, we're gonna be getting core fuel from other ways, and this is probably going to be related to the I have no idea, but it's gonna be related to the where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. It's going to be related something to this. It's going to have something to do with this because I need to start using depleted uranium. This could go if I make a good... so I have no idea how this is supposed to work. But if I make a good equation, how to process this depleted uranium... By the way, bear in mind that this all needs to be in pipes. I cannot pipe... I will not pipe across the island. So this needs to be spent in situ. So... I don't know. We'll see. Depleted uranium is next thing. I'm either gonna train depleted uranium over here and build this reactor somewhere around here, or I'm gonna build, remove all of these nuclear reactors from here and start using depleted uranium. But I think we have years and years, decades or centuries to go with current production and current power production that I'm not gonna be addressing this now. This is the problem for future Oolykee. Okay, consumer electronics, they require electronics level 3. They're getting it ever so slowly, not fast enough. Electronics level 3. Why are you not working? You are not working because you don't have the green board, the green electronics. Green electronics are missing the copper, I think was, sorry, the electronics 1, because we are missing copper. And now I see that there's graphite on conveyor belts everywhere, so I'm assuming that this electronics issue is gonna be resolved because conveyor belts are full of graphite. Whoa, that's gonna be temporary spike because we're missing brine here. So brine, at least what I can do is upgrade this. This is gonna require more seawater. So waiting for products, here we go. This is going to deliver potentially enough seawater for this, but to be honest, this is not a good idea because this is not going to be sustainable. We're not going to get enough brine from this. If this coal power plant works, then we stand a chance. But then I will have to probably pause this power plant altogether, and probably gonna start disassembling this coal power plant and then probably this coal power plant. But in order to sustain graphite production, we will need more brine. I will potentially start trucking in brine if needed for the production of graphite. Chlorine, actually, not graphite. So, whoa. We only need one of these now. Whoa. Did we upgrade this? We did. So it needs only one? Okay, that's a different story. 72. If we need one, and this is 72, this is 48, so we need a little bit of extra. So if this coal power plant works, then it could work. Okay. I'm liking that. But that means that we can straight away start removing one of these. This is not working. So let's go like this. You are not needed, you are not needed, you are not needed, and you need to be upgraded. There we go. And then here, 48, 72, and 48. Yes, that's fine. This one is producing 48, which is going here, and I'm hoping that there's going to be excess brine coming in here that is going to kind of substitute this. But I don't have high hopes because I'm just pessimistic about if this coal power is going to be producing anything or not. But yeah, that's the situation here. Acid, that's a new one. This is also one of the things that I wanted to talk about, is the centralized acid production, because this is becoming a little bit too much for us to handle. kind of in places where we well, let's do mathematics. Why is this empty? This is empty because there's no water. Why is there no water? Because this is not sending water. Why is this one not sending water? That's a good question. This one should be sending water. This one is full of water. All the water in the world is converging in this area, and this area is supposed to be getting all the water in the world up to here. It's 3 big. Is this stopping ever? Doesn't seem so. I'm looking at this area here. So this acid production stopped only because I'm pretty sure that I need to upgrade this pipe. No, actually, whatever is feeding into this pipe needs to be upgraded, which is kind of similar because that's this one here. Let's see, this one is not empty. It's 85% full, but we can play around with little by little, which definitely I'm gonna do after this episode. Even this one is not 100% full. Why is that? Because this one is not 100% full. Why is this one not 100% full? It's a big pipe. That's what she said. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start delivering more water here. This is 3 wide pipe. That's what she said. And then we have 3 wide pipe here. Because this one is 100% full. Now it's gonna be a big pipe. That's gonna supply more water. Is this the one that was complaining about the water? Not now, not anymore. But everything else is gonna get more water now. Should get more water. Yeah, look, the confusing episode. Sorry about that. I still hope you enjoyed this one. This is what the name of the game is, at least for me. I'm hoping that not a lot of stuff is gonna start falling apart due to our electronics issues. I hope that we fixed the graphite production because we increased 1 graphite production, and I'm hoping that this is enough now for this guy, even though it doesn't seem to be. I need to follow up on this, and let me just see. Yeah, output is good. Yeah, I still hope that it was enjoyable for you to see how confused I can get. So if you're confused about this game, congratulations, welcome to the club. So yeah, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring, and comment section here. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. See you next. Bye. Bye.